Welcome back.
Yeah.
Thank you for staying with us. We have Adaora Ukoh, an actor who started her acting career at the age of 16.
Her first role in the movie Evil Genius, which featured veterans like Zach Orji, Pete Edochie, and Regina Askia.
It's been a long time ago.
Ever since her emergence, she starred in over 100 Nollywood movies. I can remember this one, Boss Lady. She was also in The Apartment, Fit Fam. She was also in The Ex-Wife, Other Side, and there's something brand new coming out soon. We're going to talk a bit about that
exactly how many movies you have been in?
I don't.
You don't keep a catalog or something?
I don't. There was a time I was keeping the catalog.
Okay, but what happened?
I lost count.
You lost count, yeah?
I lost count.
I mean, so if I was, maybe I might not lose, but then that goes to show how good and how versatile you've been. You started at 16 years.
Exactly.
I mean, how did it happen? Did your parents support you? Because, you know, a lot of people might be like, not now, people want to push their kids to do stuff. Yeah. But back then, it was not so, it was not the way it is now. How was it for you starting out?
I dabbled into acting, I must say. Yeah, because in my area, I grew up in Pangrove in Lagos.
Okay.
Yeah, I had this strict parental background, my dad and my mom. My dad was an ex-military man who delved into printing.
Okay.
You know, yeah, he was one of the people that printed Understanding Mathematics.
I remember that.
From Africana Feb.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so he never really wanted me to act. You know how it is. Parents don't support children to go into acting. So in my area, there was this girl. She starred in the Nneka, the Pretty Serpent, the younger Nneka. She also did the new one, the new sequel. So she was like a star of the whole estate, you know. Every time she's coming out, people are gathering, you know, together.
Wow.
I just wanted to be like her. So I walked up to her one day and I asked her if she could take me to my first acting. So she said, no, audition. And so that was how I smuggled out. Wow. Followed her to an audition. And I got a role immediately.
Immediately?
Yeah, immediately.
When your dad found out, what did you do?
I got some beating, My dad was very good with his cane, so I got some beating, and he wanted me to stop because he wanted me to do law. I didn't want to do law. I wanted to do banking and finance, you know. So we kept tipexing. I would tipex banking and finance. He would tipex it before he submits for me and, you know, law. So, well, when we lost him, I finally got admission into Unilag to read law. So
you actually did law?
I did law.
You did law.
He'll be happy
because that's what he wanted. Because that was what he wanted.
I think I read it for him. I must say that.
Yeah.
But he'll be happy wherever he is.
But you know, there's a contrast between what it's like now and what it was like back then in acting. And I know that, you know, there is this, I don't know whether we can call it a myth of the new versus the whole old Nollywood. Yeah. It feels like a lot has changed, but you're still relevant. What have you been doing?
How do you describe yourself, first of all, new or old Nollywood?
I'm Nollywood. You see, I don't belong to the class of people that want to, you know, want to segregate and say old or new Nollywood. But I'm Nollywood, if you ask me.
Okay.
Yeah, and trying to stay relevant hasn't been easy. You know, being that I left for school while I was reading law. I quit acting completely for the 6 years that I read law. So I came back in 2005 with the movie Black Bra. But I would always say that there's something for every time, because my career has been up and down. Sometimes it slows down completely, and then it picks up again when I land, you know, that role. So I've always tried to, you know, stamp myself into every movie I do. You know, so it came up with Black Bra when I shot Black Bra. Black Bra shot. He was because I played the lead character, the campus female cultist. Yes. Wow. So you know, I noticed that. So the career picked up then. You know, it slowed down a bit, and then came Lekki Housewives. You know, I played the Miranda character in Lekki Housewives. And Lekki Housewives talk since then. You know, so and alongside other roles. It's not like there's no magic to it. The career is actually not easy when it comes to entertainment. So you just keep,
staying relevant all this while.
So you just have to put in the work.
You know, and that has led a number of people to go into production. A number of people produce their own movies now, produce their own series. Say, look, if I don't get the opportunity, let me create it for myself. Have you ever thought of that?
Yeah, I've started producing actually. And there's more to producing.
Than just...
That's the truth. Yeah, exactly. It was when I started producing, I had to start, you know, softening up for other producers, you know, try not to put in so much to my charge, because the truth is, producing is actually an entire different ballgame. You know, you have to work with a specific budget. If you don't, we don't have much platforms to sell. Now, when you're producing, you don't just produce a movie because the script, you know, wowed you as a producer. You have to know the market. There is a market.
What do they want?
What do they want?
No, guys, you have to make money.
I've done like 2 mistakes because I'm an extremist when it comes to, you know, creating. I want to give my roles to people who can really act, you know, and all that. And I like scripts that's, you know, that is not just regular. So I tried it with my last 2 films, and I lost money. Yeah, because I produced a movie, and I found out that, you know, platforms like African Magic will not buy films with incest. There are peculiar movies they don't buy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So when you lose markets, like when you shot for African Magic Showcase and some other platforms, the SVOD platforms, and African Magic doesn't take it, then you're left with just the online platform. And then you get to lose money. So you need to understand what the market wants before you produce.
Speaking of the market, you know, a new market opened up when Netflix came into Nigeria. And I know that you're on a new project with Netflix now. The title of the project?
30 Single and Bored. It's a series, actually.
I wanted you to say it yourself.
Well, I am not single and bored.
Bored.
Wow.
Boredom.
Okay. All right, talk to us about it.
Yeah, I played the character Amaka. Amaka is actually not a single woman. She's married.
Wow.
But she's this woman who wants to do everything. You know, you call her jack of all trades, master of none.
Okay.
You know, she married a very rich older man. She's very manipulative. She wants everything, and she can't do much. Do you understand? She keeps getting money from the husband because she's bored at home.
Wow.
Almost not doing much. You know, so she gets to pry into what's happening in the neighborhood and all that. And so I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I enjoyed shooting that, and I'm sure it's.
I'm interested in the new dynamic that online platforms such as Netflix have, you know, created for the industry. Do you think this is an overly great thing, or it's still getting there?
Well, it's still getting there. Yeah, it's still getting there. Being that, you know, to create for Netflix, you must have, they have their peculiar camera quality.
Okay.
Yeah, so you must know, you know, the kind of equipment you use to create the kind of picture they want. You know, so a lot actually goes into create stuff for Netflix. So you can't do TV where you use just 3 million to shoot. Wow. And then it gets on Netflix. Yeah.
Adaorah, wonderful. It was great talking to you. We're going to head over. We have something for you this morning, but just before we go, I want you and Titi to play a very little game. Very little. Titi loves movies, and you're an actress, so we're going to do stuff about movies.
Okay.
But we're not going to make it so that we don't give Adaorah an advantage. We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it Nigerian. We're going to make it a little bit international. For a little bit. So I'll just give you tips and clues, and the first, you just continue guessing who the person I'm talking about is.
Okay.
It's that simple.
Yeah, it's that simple.
I'm on the spot, so I'm a guest here too. I have no clue.
So, for instance, if I wanted to say, he has been in a movie Dogs. Who am I thinking of now? Okay, let's say he's a superhero. He's black. He's an American.
Okay.
Black American.
He did. His first name is also a winner of Big Brother Africa. Something like that.
Oh, come on now.
So that's easy. I'll just give you an example. Let me get to the names that I have here. Okay, are we ready? So it's very simple. Just very simple.
I don't know, actually.
Okay, so this actor is British.
Okay.
And he's also American.
Oh, wow. British,
He's white.
American. He's white.
You can start guessing. You can just start training him. So.
Okay.
British, American. He's white.
White.
He was born 1983.
Ah, okay.
20th of August 1983.
Okay, keep going.
He's an alumnus of the Royal Central School of Speech and Drama.
Ha.
He has played a superhero.
He has played a superhero.
Yes.
And he's white.
He's white.
Henry Cavill. No. Henry Cavill. No.
He has won the Tony Award.
What's his name?
He has won a BAFTA, a British Academy Television Award.
I really don't.
No.
He has won 2 Golden Globes Awards.
Oh, come on.
He just lost his mom.
Oh, no, I'm actually not there. I'm not there anymore.
Let me go further. The first person I guess, he was born in LA. Like I said, he has played a superhero. The superhero's name starts from S.
Really? And it's not Henry Cavill.
And I'm not a superhero.
It's not Henry Cavill. What's his name again?
The superhero he played is Spider-Man. Who is the actor? There's no more Spider-Man.
Oh my God.
The superhero he played is Spider-Man.
I don't remember his name. Tom Holland?
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield. I'm sorry. I was thinking about Tom Holland is the one, the latest one.
Okay, let's go for this one. Female.
Okay,
Female.
okay, female.
Born 1990. She has also played a superhero. She was in, oh God, let me not call that movie, you get it.
Okay.
She was in Time's 100 most influential people in the world in 2013. Forbes Celebrity 100 list from 2013 to 2016.
Halle Berry?
No, she's white.
Oh.
She's white.
She played a superhero.
She played a superhero. If I call him a superhero, did you get it? Let's see. She was in...
what?
Okay, just a subtitle of one movie she has been in is Mockingjay.
Oh gosh, Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence. Okay.
Come on, Mr. Man. I don't see you. Okay, well, that's it. I'll just pick one. I'll rather pick one, but hey, we don't have time. Thank you so much, Adaorah, for playing with us, for being a good sport. And yes, wishing you the best.
Thank you.